I'm Paul Levinson, and welcome to Light On Light Through, episode 294, my review of the season 2 finale of Star Trek Picard on Paramount Plus TV. Well, I thought it was a very strong finale, with at least a handful of scenes that were memorable, brought tears to the eyes, and were otherwise very good to see. Let's divide them between resolved and opening up a new vista. And of course, spoilers are ahead. Let's start with the resolved issues in this series. Well, Q taking his leave from Picard was the pièce de la résistance. Hey, did you like my French? Of this season finale. Beautifully staged and acted. I was glad to see Rios and Teresa together at the end, but although I knew that neither could live forever, I would have preferred not hearing how they died. Talon's sacrifice was worthy and well played. Agnes becoming the new good Borg Queen was, of course, already clear last week, but it was good to see in this finale. And Picard and older Guinan, well, they could see each other again, but that scene in the bar did have a finality to it. And it was also very good to see. Let's move on to some new vistas opened up in this season 2 finale. Wesley is back as a traveler that is part of a timeline correction service. And as those of you who have been listening to this podcast know, or have read any of my stories or books, I can certainly go for that. Time travel has always been my favorite kind of science fiction. So it'll be fun next season, I hope, to see where Wesley goes with Sung's surviving daughter. Speaking of which, Dr. Sung, that is Adam Sung, is still alive at the end. Not quite a new vista, but certainly not resolved. Hey, Seven kissing Raffi. That could and should definitely go somewhere in the next season. But on the other hand, Q bringing Elnor back to life could say otherwise for Raffi. So maybe a new vista, maybe not, definitely not resolved. And there was a happy scene with Picard and Laris at the end. I hope to see more of them next season together as well. So I'll see you back here next year or sooner whenever the third and final season of Picard is up, and much, much sooner with a review of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which is now streaming. And I hope you enjoyed that review of the season 2 finale of Star Trek Picard. I'll be back here very soon with a review of the 2 final episodes of the first season of Outer Range. And I'll also be back on Monday with an interview of a Polish scholar and writer. We'll see how she has been faring in Poland, doing her work as well as trying to help out with the Ukrainian refugees. In the meantime, stay safe, stay sound. And speaking of the Ukrainian refugees, do whatever you can to help Ukraine get those Russians out of their country once and for all.
The Light on Light Through podcast.
Athens, 2042 AD. She ripped the paper in half, then ripped the halves, then ripped what was left again, into bits and pieces of history that could have been. Sierra Waters had read once that, years ago, it was thought that men made love for the thrill, while women made love for the sense of connection it gave them.
Curled Up with a Good Book says, Sierra Waters is sexy as hell. You can find out more about The Plot to Save Socrates by Paul Levinson at theplot2savesocrates.com.
Paul Levinson spilt code about an ancient biotech war raging on in secret for centuries.